we've got some serious times. All we can see around us is draws and drop points. Full time for us to realize the importance of the task at hand. Hello, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boyz Commentary. This is the hub for everything relating to Jamaican football. Thank you for tuning in to another video on this channel. Let's not beat around the bushes. This is Jamaica's biggest game of the 21st century. Just think about that for a moment. This is Jamaica's biggest game of the 21st century. Bigger than our game against the United States in October 2001, bigger than our game against Brazil 2003, bigger than our game against Uruguay 2004, bigger than our game against Argentina 2010 and 2015, bigger than our game against Costa Rica in the Gold Cup earlier this year. This is Jamaica's biggest game of the 21st century. Bigger than our Gold Cup final against Mexico, bigger than our Gold Cup final against the United States, bigger than our Gold Cup semi-final against the United States 2019. This game is the biggest game of the 21st century for Jamaica. Hands down. Why? Well, Jamaica currently are 7 points off third position. And you could say, well, 5 points off fourth. And if Jamaica is not able to get maximum points in this game on Tuesday at the National Stadium against the United States, then, well, let's just say that the chances of us getting third position will be reduced, condensed, and almost dissolved. That's the importance of this fixture. That's why 3 points is so critical. That's why it's so important, this match in particular. Fourth will still be available if we don't get 3 points on Tuesday. But we want to push and do our best, don't we? That's what we want to do. You know, it's funny. From 1950, when the United States qualified for the World Cup in 1990, qualified for the 1990 World Cup after defeating Trinidad and Tobago, that ended a 40-year drought. And we saw how things fell into place after that. Hosting of the 1994 World Cup, Major League Soccer, players being exported to Europe, the Women's League, women's trophies, how things fell into place. As we've seen in life, sports is a cycle, football is a cycle, and you can rest assured that there are and there will be teams in our region that will experience such a cycle. El Salvador haven't been to the World Cup since 1982. Next year will make it 40 years. Can't let that happen to us. No. Nope. Not at all. The United States since 1988 and their record against Jamaica. Jamaica has won 3, drawn 8, and lost 19 times. To be quite frank, a bulk of those losses came in the 20th century. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the 20th century. But you could say, even though the United States have won their last 4 meetings against Jamaica, they weren't the same results that we saw back in the day, the 5 loves, the 5-1s, etc. Yes, the result in March was that 4-1 defeat. So this will be the 4th time we're taking on the Americans this calendar year. So the friendly match, the 4-1 loss, the Gold Cup quarterfinal, and of course the 2-0 loss in World Cup qualifying. So we basically know everything there is to know about the United States, and they basically know most, if not all, things about us. if we're doing our research, we'll know that we clearly have a genuine opportunity to get something from this game. This calendar year, the United States have only lost twice. Switzerland in May, a 2-1 defeat, and against Panama in October. The United States, as we know, traditionally in World Cup qualifying on the road, don't get wins. They get draws. We saw that against El Salvador. Yes, they battered aside Honduras, the worst team, and they didn't defeat they lost to Panama. So a draw, a win, and a loss. I'm sure if you offered the United States a point tomorrow morning for the game on Tuesday, they would gladly bite your arm off for it. They would gladly bite your arm off for it. They would take that. Well, the defending Gold Cup champions and Nations League winners, they're at the top of the table. 14 points, 7 games played, 4 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. And let's not forget the United States have a friendly match planned in December against Bosnia and Herzegovina in Carson, California. So they have already secured a friendly match. And this is not even a FIFA date. So how would I like the Jamaicans to line up against the Americans? Well, let's have a look. I've decided to go with a 4-3-3 for this game. And I don't think there's any question as it relates to the man who starts between the sticks. First name on the team sheet is Andre Blake. Left back. I know Greg Lee's in the squad, but I'm fine with continuing with Taxi. Here is where I have a slight adjustment. I'm bringing in Liam Simon Moore, and alongside him, I'm putting him Damien Anandilo. And at right back, I have Adrian Joseph Mariappa. I know we have Javane Brown. I know. I want that defensive solidity. So that's why I have Adrian there at right back. Defensive midfield. Going with the judge. I'm going with the man from Miami, Devin Speedy Williams. In front of him, the one from Manchester, Ravel Morrison. The front three, Leon Bailey Bala. On the left, Scory Burke. And through the hole, I've gone with Mikel Antonio. Now, I am aware of Shamar Nicholson's goal-scoring record against the United States. Scored against them at the Gold Cup, scored against them in a friendly international, has shown that he can score goals against them. I think Mikel Antonio's cameo appearance against El Salvador showed exactly why he should be starting. And he's a player for me that starts in this team in this 4-3-3. Liam Moore, Damian Lowe at centre half, Maps at right back, Taxi left back, Andre Blake in goal, Anthony Grant and Speedy with Ravel Morrison just ahead, Mikel Antonio, Scory Burke, and Leon Bailey Bala. That's what I've gone with for the Jamaican team. It will be a tough game. It will be a tough game, no doubt about it at all. But the United States always finds it difficult to play against Jamaica. And, you know, there's a reason why they've only defeated Jamaica in Jamaica once in World Cup qualifying. And that was 2013 from that last minute goal. I think Brad Evans, not Brad Davis, Brad Evans. And it was 2 lapses in concentration. We gave space to Josie Altidore for the opener. Jermaine Beckford equalized. And then, as we know, what happened after that, minutes later, the Americans took the lead in the 89th minute. But prior to those encounters, they've either had to hold us to a draw or Yeah, they've had to hold us to a draw in matches. What we can say is that history has shown that when we play against the United States at home, we've had decent performances. Some things have not gone in our favor. 2001, we had Tyrone Marshall and Wolde Harris put the ball in the back of the net. They said that Wolde Harris pushed a player while Tyrone Marshall was in an offside position. My eyes said something otherwise, but it's a decision that was made on that given day. The 2006 World Cup qualifiers, as we know, Brian Ching scored late on for the Americans after Ian Pepe Goodison gave us the lead. 2010 qualifiers, we didn't play against the United States. The 2014 qualifiers, as we know, we beat them. Luton Shelton and Rudy Austin with the free kicks in the final round, though we lost there. But yeah, I don't see any reason why we can't get a result. We can't beat them, because I do feel that we can beat them, regardless of the attacking plethora gems that they have, the United States. Yes, we can reel off names from now until tomorrow morning about all these gems on the United States team. We can. But guess what? Them in our backyard. And if them want the 3 points, them going to have to come work for it. I can tell you that from now. November 16 is our day. November 16 is our day under the sun to shine. It's our day where we hold hands and reminisce on a moment that captivated our hearts, our minds, our memories some 24 years ago. Qualification for the 1998 FIFA World Cup. Something that will always stick with us. A moment that will never, ever leave us. The most crime-free day Jamaica has ever had, especially post-independence. A day that will always be with us. Man, woman, child, no matter your affiliation, your ethnicity, your political affiliation, if you have any, if you're neutral, it's something that will always be with us. And it's our day. And you see, with fans in the stands, even though, yes, there are tickets available, so come on, guys, buy the tickets. Tickets are still available, grandstand, and also in the bleachers. Buy a ticket, them. You will get approved once you're vaccinated. So, people, we need a win. We need a win. And I'm going to be completely straightforward with you. My head says 1-1. My head says Jamaica 1, the United States 1. My heart says Jamaica 2, the United States 1. And I'm going to go with my heart on this one. Reggae Boyz fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think the Reggae Boyz will get on against the Americans? Do you think we'll put the results against El Salvador behind us? Have we learned our lessons, you feel? If we're leading 1-0 after 89 minutes and we have one change, are you going to bring on a centre-half, or are you going to bring on an attacker so perhaps you can hold the ball higher up the pitch? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget